nation in folks wanting to move to our state. No other state has as many people trying to get in to be residents. And Governor DeSantis, a large part of that is due to your leadership, sticking by his principles, knowing that in order to protect freedom, the linchpin of that is law and order. Florida is a law and order state. Governor DeSantis has said it many times. That is not only important for our citizens and our residents, our families to hear so that they feel secure and know that we're looking out for them, but it's important for the men and women who wake up every day and put on that badge and put on a bulletproof vest and go out to work because they know that their leaders have their backs, and we're going to give them the tools that they need to do their jobs, and then we're going to say, go enforce the laws. So today is a great example of why Florida is leading and why we have to do everything in our power to keep Florida, Florida. You know, all these other states are going to have slogans like make California, Florida, or make New York, Florida. We have to keep Florida, Florida, continue to be the leader. And this is a great example of how we do that. We strengthened our retail theft laws about 2 years ago. This further strengthens those, and we're giving our law enforcement tools, a database, a statewide task force, a retail crime exchange, and we're busting up criminal rings. We just busted up one in 9 jurisdictions, 20 different retailers, over $20 million, and that's because of the proactive legislation that comes out of this state. And we're reinforcing our retail theft laws, but we're also now focusing on a new trend, porch piracy. Did you know that last year nearly half of Americans had a package stolen from their porch? Think about that. In a nation where we live under a rule of law, every one of you, half of you, had a package stolen. And just in the last quarter, nearly 20%, and that was a package valued at $50. That would not be a felony. We are not going to stop this if people don't feel they're going to be held accountable. And let me just say, as an AG and as a mother, 2 weeks ago in Miami, a parent or guardian or someone used a child to steal a package from a porch. Not only will this increase the felony penalties of porch piracy, but if you are a parent encouraging your child to steal a package, you better be ready to face child neglect or endangerment charges as well. You can be charged as a principal. Do not think that using someone else to steal packages will get you out of this increased penalties and legislations. Not in Florida, not up in here. The other thing that this does is it prevents the flash mobs. You've seen them all over the nation. And I'm so proud of this governor, our legislative leaders, our directors of law enforcement. They watch these trends. And we say we're going to do everything we can here to prevent that from happening by changing our laws before it becomes a problem. And I just want to give you an example. Last year, I was so proud to stand with Governor DeSantis when we passed what we called the Real Safety Act, after Illinois passed this crazy statute that released everybody on no cash bail, including the first arrestees on that were people that attacked cops. They were out in 24 hours. In Florida, we said, no, not here. We're going to pass a Real Safety Act. We're going to presume repeat and violent offenders are detained. And there will be a minimum standard for all of our jurisdictions in Florida. So just here in Cape Coral yesterday, you had an attempted retail theft with somebody charging at loss prevention officers with a gun. The woman spit on them. They got arrested after great police work, after tips. You know, we have star tips here in Florida. We announce so all of y'all can be a part of the process to help us go after the bad guys. They were arrested. You know where they are 24 hours later? Still in jail. That's not happening around this country, but it will happen here in Florida. And that is because of this great governor, who I am so proud to work with every day, and the amazing leaders we have in the legislature. Thank you so much for inviting us to your great city to share this important news and an announcement. It's truly an honor to be a part of leadership in the great state of Florida. Thank you. Okay.